Hello friends. Now we are going to discuss the last lecture of motivation of extension 1 course. Basically in last lecture we have discussed about the motivation, definition, concepts and stages. Now in this topic we are going to study the theories and importance of motivation. In exam you might ask, define the motivation, explain the theories of motivation. Now there are two theories of motivation. First one is the Maslow need hierarchy theory. Now, Maslow, that is the psychologist, need, basically motivation is depend upon need. First of all, need is arises that we have discussed in the stages of motivation, then motivation forces are activated. Hierarchy means priority. It is based on the priority, or what we can say the decreasing, increasing order of priority. Chadta uttarta kram. Okay, so that is the Maslowian hierarchy theory. So according to Abraham Maslow, American psychologist, he said that the person's behavior is shaped by several needs. Whatever the behavior, work, action, task we are going to perform, that behavior is shaped by the needs of the individual. These needs are spread in sequence of priority. Priority is given to the need, and according to that priority, we try to satisfy the needs. Basically, individual or human being try to satisfy his lower level need. Lower level, or what we can say the basic level need, we try to satisfy it first. And then we are going to focus on a higher level need, higher order need. Okay. So which are the needs according to that Maslow hierarchy? So that is the needs which we try to achieve throughout our life. Okay. So first one is the physiological need. Now whatever the needs are there according to Maslow, that needs we are going to discuss here by taking the example of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means udyojak. How he is going to deal with that particular need. So that we are going to discuss here. Okay. Now this refers to the need for air, water, rest, sleep. Now you can see here, these are the basic need of human being. Food, clothes, shelter. First of all, each and every person try to achieve this food, clothes, shelter. And then we are going to focus on other needs. So physiological need, that was the first priority. Air, water, food and rest and sleep. So this is the lowest need of the individual. Lowest means first need of the individuals. In case of entrepreneur, he also needs the money to meet these physiological needs. That means he is going to focus on to satisfy these basic needs, and how he can able to achieve the needs with the help of money. So we try to earn the money, or entrepreneur try to earn the money, and first use that money to satisfy this basic need. Okay. Now second need of, according to Maslow, safety and security need. Now this is the protection against danger and sickness. First we focus on food, clothes, shelter, then we try to focus on achieve the protection from danger. Okay. So in case of entrepreneur, if there is a serious law order problem, entrepreneur closes his enterprises. If there is serious problems, if there is a violence in society, he is going to close his enterprise. Then third need is the social need. Social need that mixing in society, developing relationship. Okay. So need to accept by other, that is our need. Ourselves must be accepted by the other. Need to belong, need to receive attention from others, that people should take care of ourselves. Community should take care of ourselves. Community should involve us. Community, or we should try to develop relationship, or community should try to focus on our activities. That is our need. लोकांनी आपल्याकडे लक्ष दिलं पाहिजे. And entrepreneur satisfy these needs by interacting with other entrepreneurs. That means he try to develop relation with customer, entrepreneurs, and by that he try to become a social. And what we are going to do, we try to develop relationship with our friends, society, neighbors, etc., etc. And by that we try to satisfy our social needs. So that was the third one. First one is food, second one is safety, third one is social. Now fourth one is ego need. So this is consist of self-esteem and esteem of other. Self-esteem is swabhiman, or esteem of others. Okay, that is nothing but the ego. Esteem is nothing but the ego. So self-esteem implies self-confidence, self-respect. And that is nothing but कॉन्फिडन्स ऑफ इंडिव्हिज्युअल आणि असो सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट, मला मान दिला पाहिजे. पीपल मस्ट रिस्पेक्ट मी, पीपल मस्ट गिव्ह मी सम व्हॅल्यूज. ओके, दॅट इज द इगो नीड. सो इस्टीम ऑफ अदर्स, that is nothing but recognition or status. People should respect me, people should recognize my status, people should give value to me. That is esteem of others. Okay, so desire to be independent is another ego need. Every individual want to become independent, swatantra. Everybody want it, everybody want a freedom, everybody want independence. That is also one of the ego need. So in case of entrepreneur, he established enterprise to satisfy his ego needs. Why he going to start enterprise? He don't want to become employee. He don't want to work under other authority. He has a self-confidence. He has his teams of himself. By that way, he is going to start his enterprise. That is the ego need. I will start my enterprise. I will work independently. I will work. I will earn much more money. I will earn self-respect in society. So that is the ego need. Ownership and control of successful enterprise provides him a status. That's different. If businessman is there, he has different status in society, different reputation in society, and he has a sense of independence. This can be possible with the help of entrepreneurs. So same way, ego need is there. It is also going to be happen. We are also trying to achieve the egos, satisfy our egos while wandering in a society. The next one is the self-actualization need. Self-actualization means this includes desire for expressing and proving oneself. We try to prove ourselves. We try to achieve certain object. We try to achieve maximum mass. We try to achieve first number. So that is. Now this includes the desire for expressing and proving the oneself. Okay. Now these are the strongest motivating force for an entrepreneur or individual. We try to prove ourselves. We try to achieve certain thing in our life, and by that we try to prove ourselves. So that is the actualization need. The establishing successful and operating enterprises provide him opportunity to self-expression, achievement, and growth. As he going to establish industry, that is nothing but his self-expression. That is his self-achievement and growth. So these are the theories of, these are the needs according to Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Now second theory is McClelland acquired need theory. Okay. Now persons acquire, according to McClelland, he said that persons try to achieve three types of need in his life. First one is need for power. Need for power, that means he try to dominate and influence other people, try to control the behavior of other people, try to control the actions of other people. Each and every individual try to control the behavior of other people. That is need for power. Second, need for affiliation. Affiliation, that means establish and maintain friendly relation with other people, warm relation with other people. Need for affiliation. And third need, that is need for achievements. That refers to desire to accomplish something greater with your own efforts. Individual try to achieve certain particular things. That is need for achievement. So these are the three needs according to McClelland. So these are the two theories, Maslow and McClelland theories of motivation. In exam you might ask, define motivation, explain the theories of motivation. Then the another point under the motivation topic, that is the importance of motivation. First one, motivation is useful for mobilizing the villagers and extension worker. Basically, extension worker try to carry out the activities for the villagers, try to transfer information for the villagers, try to transfer schemes for the benefit of the villagers. Now here, we must need to motivate the extension worker so that he will come forward and try to carry out the activities. Here we need to motivate the villagers so that villagers will come forward and try to adopt that particular new technology, try to adopt that particular scheme, use the new practices. Okay, so both persons we need to motivate. The knowledge of these drives needs are helpful for extension worker to realize the problems of the people. With the help of the need of the people, with the help of the knowledge of the need of the people, drives of the people, we are able to focus on the problems of the people and we try to solve that particular problem. The knowledge of these drives helps extension worker to formulate the programs. Once we get the knowledge of the need of the people, once we get the knowledge of the drives of the people, villagers, we are able to make a plan of the program according to their need and drives, and so that we are able to solve their problems. The knowledge of motivating force, that is knowledge of these needs, drives, helps avoiding conflict and tension. That means whatever the problems are there, whatever the needs are there of the people, and if we are trying to carry out work on their problems, if we are able to solve their problems, needs, then automatically it results into reducing their tensions, reducing their conflict. Likewise, motivation is important one, because with the help of motivations we are able to find out need, drives, problems of the people. So that need, drives, problems of the people are nothing but the motivating force of the villagers, and we need to focus on that need, problem, drives of the people. So that is all about the motivation. Now one single point is there of this course, that is the perception. Last point. The perception is nothing but the understanding. Okay. Now, perception is organizing the process by which individual help to know the object's substance in its rare, appropriate and proper identity. What is the perception? Perception is nothing but the understanding. Understanding of information, understanding of idea, understanding of object, understanding of instrument, anything. Here it is said that individual helps to know the object, understanding the objects. How? In its real, appropriate and proper identity, in its real, appropriate, proper information. That is nothing but the perception. Another one, it is the process of understanding sensations or attaching meaning based on the past experience to the sign. Attaching meaning to the sign. Sign means, for example, information. If new information is there in front of yourself, if new information is there, how we try to understand that information? By attaching meaning to that particular information. By that we try to understand that information. So the process of understanding new information is nothing but the perception. Process of understanding the science is nothing but the perception. It is a process by which individual maintain contact with the environment. Maintain contact with the environment means try to understand the things which are present in the environment. Try to understand the concepts which are present in nearby our environment. That is nothing but maintain contact with the environment. So that is the perception. So perception is nothing but the understanding. The things, object which is present in our environment, which is around us. Only the definitions will be asked in filling the blanks or objectives regarding this perception. So prepare accordingly for it. Now this is all the syllabus related to the extension 1-1 course. So prepare for this syllabus and prepare for the exam. Okay, refer the notes. Also question papers are there in the notes. So refer that question paper so that you can prepare for this final exam of extension 1-1. Okay, thank you.